Join a family as they receive firearms training for the very first time. This is Ruger American New Shooter Academy, Season 2, presented by DeSantis.
Hey, this is Kyle with Ruger American New Shooter Academy. And today we've been doing a bunch of drills with the family and we've learned some new things. We have introduced some new weapon systems, some new calibers, some new skill sets to some shooters that all had some form of experience, but it was all different experience. So, you know, I always like to talk to people before I let them shoot and shoot with them. And then I always like to talk to them after. So each of you came with a different kind of skill set. So competitive shotgun shooter for many years, just barely shot with your brother and amazed me with your shooting as well. Has shot a lot of different things, but we focused a lot on the pistol today. And then of course, haven't shot a pistol at all and did quite well, shot some great round groups. But more importantly than this is something a family can do together, which is something we love to see. It's also important that what did you individually learn, or what is it that surprised you about what you were capable of, or that you'd like to learn more about? So, anybody want to start? What do you got? Sure.
Tweaked my grip
Yep.
on the pistol. That helped some on accuracy, and then sight alignment. Tweaking those two things helped me. Your pointers helped.
Yeah, well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. You know, there's a lot of people with a lot of different skill sets. Handgun isn't necessarily my real strong point. I shoot a handgun, but as a secondary weapon for the most part. So it's not my primary source, but we learn it as well. And I've been lucky enough to learn under some instructors that are much better than I at it. So it's just about seeking out somebody that can help. And that could be as simple as a buddy that shoots really well, or another family member that shoots really well, and then learning from each other. So how about you, buddy? What did you learn?
I liked how I got to use a 9mm caliber.
We did. We went from that smaller 22 to that bigger 9mm. Nice.
And I got to learn how to get my foot steady and how to hold the gun.
So you know, that's something that I think I showed almost everybody, is how we set our body up translates into how we push that gun away from our body, and then how those bullets go down range. So it's important, and I'm glad you picked up on that, because it's important to make sure your body's positioned right and you use all of your body mechanics. You know, we focus a lot on how we put our hands on things and how we use our triggers and how we align sights, but we forget that it's not all right here, it's the whole body concept. So having a stable base and being in a ready position where you can actively adjust to recoil is really important. What do you think, Mom? Because I was impressed that you went from 0 to what we did today. So.
Well, I just learned to relax and enjoy it more, because I came into it apprehensive.
Right.
And I think because I'm type A, I want to be so competitive and good at everything. And where I'm really comfortable, I love to shoot clays, and I'm comfortable with the shotgun. You helped me. I really enjoyed the coaching, and I just want to thank you. I really enjoyed it, and I improved, and that was great.
You actually improved a lot. And people with your personality, and I share that kind of personality, so I understand exactly, you know, we challenge ourselves more than the situation typically challenges us. So if we are able to, in some way, relax and kind of back off of that, a lot of times we'll allow ourselves to do a little bit better. And that's challenging. But if getting out on the range and kind of pushing the envelope of what you're comfortable in gives you the ability to understand that, then that's hugely important. That's a lesson in itself that you've learned even without firing. So I'm glad that you learned something, and I was very pleased that you went from, you know, somebody who hadn't shot a handgun to someone who could shoot a handgun with a good group. So it shows that, you know, take that and learn that you've got the skill set to be able to do it, and then just steadily improve on it. And my clay shooter, who transferred that over to a rifle very well, and ended up being our winner. So what do you think? What did you learn?
I definitely learned that I need to take my time and make sure that I fully adjust and use the skills that I already have from sporting clays and apply those while still making sure that I realize it's just a different gun in a different situation.
It is, and that showed in that first shot anticipation that you took. So that first round, you know, you're thinking, oh, I got to adjust to this big recoil of the shotgun because that's what you shoot all the time. So you did, but you adjusted well. And once you made that adjustment, everything refined down, and you realized that, okay, wait a minute, all these things I know, they transfer over. So that's great. So I think you all did great. I very much enjoyed meeting you, and I very much enjoyed working with you. I hope you continue to shoot, and I hope you continue to shoot together as a family. I think it's important. It's just another thing that a family can do together. And my family does it, and I hope your family continues to do it as well. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I really did enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank
really
you.
did.
Appreciate the training.
So that is Ruger American New Shooter Academy. And we've had the family out today, and we have adjusted to different skill sets and different kinds of learning, how people challenge themselves, how we extend what we know into another form of shooting. And we've taken all those skills and we've learned them all together. And that's one of the most important things about the idea of shooting as a family, is being able to do something together that everybody benefits from. We hope you enjoyed it.